To the company law update. Today we are discussing Gujarat ROC adjudication order in the matter of the measure SBH Fabrics Private Limited for the violation of section 137 read with the section 134 of the Companies Acts and rules made thereunder. In this case, company has failed to file complete copy of the director report in form AOC 4. Let's see the facts of the case. Company name is SBH Fabrics Private Limited, is registered in the state of the Gujarat and having registered office in Gujarat. Facts of the case, the company filed form AOC 4 in 2018 for filing of the financial statement, that is balance sheet, profit and loss account, auditor reports and director report attached to the AOC 4 form for the financial year ended 31st March 2018. But the company has failed to attach complete director report. Only first page includes in the AOC 4, which is the violation of section 137 subsection 1 of the Companies Act, and the company and every officer in default have violated the aforesaid provision of the Companies Act. The regional director has issued instruction that you have pointed out various violations of the Companies Act. Directorate has further instructed to take appropriate action as per the provision of the Companies Act and rules made thereunder against the defaulting company and submit action taken report. As per section 137 subsection 1, a copy of the financial statement including consolidated financial statement, if any, along with all the documents which are required to be attached to such financial statement under this act, duly adopted at AGM of the company, shall be filed with the ROC within 30 days of the date of the AGM in such manner with such fee or additional fee as may be prescribed. If company fails to file the copy of the financial statement, then in that case, the company shall be liable to penalty of the 10,000 rupees, and in case of the continuing failure with a further penalty of 100 rupees for each day during which such failure continue, subject to the maximum of the 2 lakh rupees, and MD, CFO if any, and in the absence of the MD and CFO, any other director who is charged by the board with the responsibility of complying the provision of this section, and in absence of any such director, all the directors of the company shall be liable to a penalty of 10,000 rupees, and in case continuing failure with a further penalty of 100 rupees for each day after first during which such failure continues, subject to maximum of the 50,000 rupees. As per section 134 of the Companies Act, financial statement, board report, etc., the financial statement including consolidated financial statement, if any, shall be approved by the board of directors before they are signed on behalf of the board by the chairperson of the company, where he is authorized by the board, or by 2 directors, out of which one shall be MD if any, and Chief Executive Officer or Chief Financial Officer, and the company secretary of the company wherever they are appointed, or in the case of one-person company, only by one director, for submission to the auditor for his report. The auditor report shall be attached to every financial statement. There shall be attached to the statement laid before a company in the general meeting a report by its board of directors, which include details, number of the board meeting, director responsibility statement, details in respect of the frauds, statement or declaration given by independent director. These are the details which is required to be disclosed in the director report. Further, in case of the default in complying with the provision of section 134, the company shall be liable to a penalty of the 3 lakh rupees, and every officer of the company who is in default shall be liable to penalty of 50,000 rupees. In so-called notice, the presiding officer submitted that upon non-compliance of the provision of section 137 of the Companies Act committed by the company and its compliance to the instruction received from the regional director, an adjudication notice was issued to the company and officer in default for violation of section 137 read with the section 134 of the Companies Act. Thereafter, a written notice were issued to the company and its officer in default, and a hearing was fixed. But the company has submitted its reply, but none of the representative of the company or director have appeared on the date so fixed. Accordingly, a written notice were again issued to the company and officer in default, and further hearing was fixed. On scheduled date of hearing, authorized representative appeared and attended the hearing proceeding and submitted oral submission along with the authorization for appearance that due to a scanning and the printer problem only in the year 2017-18 of ROC annual filing of form number AOC 4 attached only one page of the director report attached instead of the full director report. Due to aforesaid errors, no injustice to be done to the public interest and shareholder, the company is not in any way benefited or gain any unfair advantage or gain benefit of the aforesaid typographical errors. Since the business never commenced, the question that the company has any creditor would surely fail to arise. Thus, there are no creditor to the company. At present, the company is facing financial crunch due to COVID-19. The company has complied with all rules and regulations as per the Companies Act. In timely manner, the company is not having any unsecured loan. During the hearing, presiding officer responded that it is observed that the company has failed to attach complete director report to the AOC 4 or financial statement for the financial year 2017-18 as per the requirement of section 137 read with section 134 of the Companies Act. The presiding officer submitted that the object of the filing financial statement or auditor report under MCA portal or public domain is the public interest to enable the investor, public and whosoever interested in the company can access the fundamental information about the company. Non-filing of the adequate or correct document under the MCA portal will result in denial of information to the public about the company, and type of activity should be avoided. Hence, the submission of the company and authorized representative does not sustainable in the matter. It revealed that company and director have not performed their duty as prescribed under the Companies Act, and such ignorance of law should not be excused. And in order, having considered the facts and circumstances of the case and submission made by the presiding officer and reply submitted by the noticee along with the oral submission during the hearing, after taking into account the factors, ROC imposed a penalty on company and director as per provision of section 137 section 3 of the Companies Act. And on the company, that is the amount of penalty 10,000 and on the three director, that is the penalty imposed on 10,000 each on the every director. And company is directed to file a fresh e-form AOC 4 along with the requisite fee, additional fee for filing of the correct financial statement audit report for the year ended 31st March 2018 as per the procedure provided under the Companies Act and rules made thereunder within 30 days from the date of receipt of the order. Notice shall pay the amount of the penalty individually for the company and its director by way of the e-payment under the pay miscellaneous fee category in MCA fee and payment of service within 90 days of this order, and challan SRN generated after payment of penalty through online mode shall be filed in the INC 28 to this office. Appeal, if any prefer, we file within the 60 days from the date of receipt of this order in Form ADJ setting for the grounds of the appeal and accompanied by certified copy of this order. Thank you so much for watching this update in this case. there is a penalty imposed on the company and the official in default, and also a direction given, that is the file fresh AOC 4 form with the additional fee, requisite fee or additional fee. That is the penalty imposed on the company. Thank you so much for watching this update.